Retrospect. We reflect on the local reaction to the debate on Quebec separatism in '92.
Lloyd Mall is one of many shopping centres across the country holding its own People's Forum on the Constitution. The display is called Speak Up for Canada. What people are asked to do is sign one of these friendship cards. What the card says is that Quebec is an important part of Canada and should stay in the country. Later, all the cards collected here will be sent to families in Quebec. Basically, it's a show of support for national unity.
Disappointing. I have maybe 100 cards.
But according to the mall manager, the attitude of many shoppers is more apathetic than patriotic.
Judging from some of my personal conversations with people, that they're fed up with the whole constitutional talks and meetings and all this sort of thing, and they don't want to be bothered anymore.
And for that reason, some people just refuse to sign the cards.
Meeting after meeting after meeting for what? They're going to leave anyway.
They didn't come to the bargaining table. Why should we recognize them?
Not all people in the mall are on the same side of the political fence. Some want Quebec to stay in Canada, but just haven't bothered to sign the card.
Not yet, no.
And why not?
I haven't gotten around to it.
I haven't had time, but I will.
I intended to, but I just haven't done it. I can't and won't hogtie people and make them sign it. It has to be freely signed and deposited.
And on a lighter and tastier note, we checked the kitchen in '97 to see what's cooking for the Alberta Summer Games athletes.
Hairnets, aprons, everything, all your supplies are set out on the table.
Last-minute instructions for volunteers and the sounds and smells of food mark day one of operation for the Alberta Summer Games Food Centre. Breakfast and supper will be prepared here over the next 3 days.
Our food center is set up here for just under 1,300 people, and we expect to do a turnover of at least once, like tonight for supper, and then it'll probably taper off for breakfast and suppers as the games go on. But not everybody comes at the same time. We're cooking 1,200 pounds of roast beef just to start with, so that's just one of the many items. Eggs, I picked up 600 pounds of frozen pasteurized eggs yesterday that'll do our 2 breakfasts that we have eggs on.
It will be long hours for the 300 volunteers and caterers who work in the food center. 400 shifts have been planned starting at 4 o'clock in the morning. In addition to breakfast and supper, bagged lunches are also being offered.
And that's all for this week in Retrospect.
Retrospect this week is brought to you by Webb's Ford. Worth your while to drive the extra mile. Webb's Ford in Vermilion.